Hello, guys. I just woke up. I gotta blow my nose. So today is the day. I'm gonna speak with my primary doctor, nurse practitioner, about a few things that I discussed with you last night. Yeah, I'm so pissed off about how Dad lectures me about my weight. God. I wonder if I'm right. If my nieces ever do have weight issues too, he'd lecture them, and then they'll have a serious problem with eating disorders. This is why I want him to shut the hell up about it with me before it gets that far. It's the way. And again, my sister's behavior was just appalling when we were growing up. Jeez. That's what it looks like out there. Oh, no, I gotta blow my nose. If I would turn back time, I would have marched my way into the counselor's office at school and say, "You better do something about my sister. She did this to me last night, and if she continues and continues and continues, I'm gonna fucking kill her. So you do something about it. And if she denies it with you, the next time she does it, I will kill her. I don't care if I go to jail." How serious that was. It was very, very appalling, you guys. And again, why I did not tell anything. It's like, how she would be claiming, "Oh, I did not do that. She grabbed the remote from me and threw it to me. I did not do that." Anything like that. She's a liar. I'd be the scapegoat to all of it. What Mom should have done if she would do that to Mom. Oh, she would not just go to bed early. What my mom would have done was rush her to the emergency room and say, "There better be a bed at the psych ward. She did this to me." So, hey, she shouldn't have gotten away with it, I tell you. I shouldn't have been afraid to say anything. I'm telling you. Dad needs to shut up. Kay needs to learn how to respect my boundaries when I say, "Please stop talking to me like I'm a fucking child." So, hey. This is why I don't want to spend time around her during the holidays, because when she was living in Minneapolis and we went over there, the first thing I did was hook up my computer down in her basement and stayed there for a couple of hours until it's time to eat. And then I went back downstairs. Same with Christmas. Seriously. What is a holiday when you're in the basement all the time? It's not a holiday. So, hey. Whew. So, I'm gonna have something to eat and then have the bus at noon. Because it's at 1 o'clock, not 1:30. I had to look it up. Where I meet with the nurse practitioner. So, hey. This is me off how she behaved. It was really appalling. Again, if you don't know what she did, you can look at my video from Saturday. This week's Saturday. I'm sorry if it was too long, but I read about it aloud to you from my journal, so hey. There was no boundary set up, no rules set up in the past, and she needed it. She was like 16 years old. when she was acting like that. 16 guys. And she had a thought, the pattern saying, oh, it's okay to sexually assault someone for the remote control. Well, it's not okay, even for a game. If anyone do that to me right now, sexually assault me just because it's fun, I'd fucking whack them so hard that brain matter would come out of their head. So hey, it's not a joke anymore. If you don't have a license, like a doctor's license, or if you're not one of those technicianists who does the mammograms, you're not allowed to grab people's privates, period. God. She just has to learn to respect my boundary when I say, I want you to stop talking to me like I'm a child. One time she's like, nice and kind, like in Athens Fun Days. Athens, Wisconsin Fun Days this summer. She was nice and kind. She was good and kind at Disney World, yes. But on Labor Day, no, she was not. When she was like, saying, not at the dinner table. You know. God. What the hell's why my eyes are gooey? I don't know if I'm getting sick with a cold or something or what. I gotta tell them that when I go today. Oh, God. So, I read about my favorite TV show where those people get sucked into those sinkholes around the world, like prehistoric times. Season 3 is going to be their last season. I just read that when I woke up, guys. But I don't know when it's going to be released. I predict it's going to be released September 26th of this year. I predict it's going to be streaming. So, okay, I'm going to get myself dressed here. Alright, you guys. This is my cheesy broccoli soup. I don't know what I like better, this soup or the soup at the cafe. But I think later I'm going to grab their soup at the cafe after my doctor's appointment. And another thing, you guys, before you say, oh, you should respect your dad too and be thankful for what he's done to you, I am thankful. I'm thankful that he helped me clean out my apartment when there were bed bugs. I'm thankful that he fixed my cart on my wheel on my cart. I appreciate what he does. Yes, I do. However, I don't appreciate when he promises me to take me somewhere and then he's like, oh, I should be fishing. It's a nice day. I want to go fishing. And then when I have issues with my weight, like now, for example, I don't want him to open his mouth about it. Because like I said, if he's going to open his mouth and talk to me like that, just wait until my nieces are in the car or whatever with him or around him, and then they'll be like, and he's going to talk the same way to them, guys, and there's going to be an eating disorder for them. They'll have an eating disorder. I freaking swear to God, you know. That's what's gonna happen. That's why I'm pissed off with him. Alright? He needs to be quiet when I say be quiet. When I start asking him, oh, do you want me to have liposuction? Do you want me to starve myself? That's a sign when I asked him nicely before to be quiet. That doesn't mean I'm saying I want to fucking kill myself. No. I don't get that far with my language. He needs to give me respect back. I give respect to him, but he needs to give me respect back. So, this is why I put a boundary that the next time he acts like that, I'm gonna wait for the car to be at a full stop, grab my stuff like my wallet or whatever, or my bag, my Eeyore bag, and get out of the car and find a bus stop and go home, because I'm not gonna tolerate this. I'm not. I'm sorry. This is the end of my discussion with you. I'm gonna share these 3 videos to Curly Sue if I need to. And if she says, oh, I have to report this to the police, then I'll say, can you wait until after next week Thursday? I'll send you an email saying, oh, he's agreeable not to talk to me that way and respect me. Then you don't have to do anything. I'll say something like that too. I don't know. I don't know if she'll be getting me weight pills just to satisfy him. Nothing I do makes him happy. I wonder my autism is a burden to him. God, seriously. I'm gonna break up one more cracker. I think I have plenty of crackers now. Okay, I'm watching Dr. Phil. I just wanted to point this out to you. Sorry if this video gets long too. I gotta leave at noon, remember that.
But I do have a lot more than words. Female 2, he says, I've actually sat there at times and just looked into your eyes. They can freeze you. It is nice to have beautiful friends. Female 3, he says, you are so beautiful. Thanks, David, I needed that. Miss you. Kisses and hugs. David, tons of kisses and hugs and much more. Those are the ones that we could show. Because you had a number that were very explicit, correct? You did that, why?
You know, I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I've been creating content online for 10 years now. Yet I have not aged a day. I'm just kidding. I have definitely aged. How are you doing? Just checking in. If you didn't know, my new podcast is out. Oh, I almost kind of mentioned that. If you're just listening, the orange top in my book is kind of like yellowy. I don't quite match. I actually it's available now. I would love to get your feedback. I hope that it's a helpful tool to assist anyone who have been traumatized, wonder if you have been traumatized or know someone who has. I hope that there's helpful tips and tools and techniques in there that you can utilize to make your life better.
It's possible that she wasn't traumatized. And then she brings up something we experienced together. For example, I just can't remember, and her talking in detail about it doesn't bring back the memories as well. There's your indicator. My upbringing itself was not abusive, but my mother was chronically depressed and away from us twice for like 6 weeks each because she was being treated in a clinic. Could that have been stressful enough for a child to not form a lot of memories? Yes. Now here's the thing. Oh, and I'll just finish this because I feel like I don't remember much of my life until the age of 7 or 8, maybe, and I'm not sure why. Here's the thing about siblings, and I also address this in my book, is that each person, every person in the world, has a different level of resilience.
Okay, one more thing. And now, if he says, I'm not going to talk about weight issues with you anymore, okay. And then weeks later, he'll be like, oh, you need to watch out what you eat. That's what I'm afraid of, you know. So yeah, I kind of have a headache. I must be getting sick or something. I don't know. I hope I won't get COVID again. But yeah, Kay has COVID. And yesterday too, I shouldn't have said what I said. Oh yay, I hope she gets tormented every day with this. I hope she dies. I wrote in my diary too that I should stop even thinking that before she got COVID, you know. I should stop thinking death on people, like, oh, I hope Larry dies and then I can have pizza to celebrate his death, hooray. Because I don't know if that's a way of thinking on how you can get into heaven when you die. You know. See what I'm saying? And I gotta work on my thinking like that. That's what I want to work on too in therapy alone. And like I told myself too, I gotta work on attachment styles. Like why do I attract people like Melanie and Suzanne, for example? You know, and Robin, okay? So I'm not gonna continue to have friends like that, like I said, about the Bigby scenario, okay? Even Dr. Phil himself, way years ago, he said, if you have to wait 20 minutes for somebody, that's fucking rude. It only takes less than a minute to say, oh, sorry, Nora. All of a sudden I'm not feeling well. Or, sorry, Nora, my 5-year-old daughter is sick. That's all it needs to take, you guys. Instead of me waiting there and think, oh, she's a no-show, or they're a no-show, I'm gonna end their friendship. Seriously. People have no clue on how to communicate with me. If they have no clue on how to communicate with me like that, then I am done with them. I swear to God. And again, next week Thursday, once I tell him stuff what we need to talk about like this, I don't want him to be in the car, take me back home or whatever, lecturing me about it. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you need to listen to me. Nope. Like Dr. Phil said on the TV show I was watching, and I agree with him, he said to his wife, you need to make yourself happy. Even, like, I was like thinking too, if she didn't have all those animals, and if I were her, you know what I would do? Buy an apartment and move the fuck out. I swear. You gotta do things that make you happy. Alright? You gotta keep away from people that are toxic like that. And I don't have any right to continue to stay in a surrounding, you know, like for example, if he's in his own house talking to me that way, I have a right to leave. If we're in the car, I'll wait until it's at a full stop and I'll get out and leave. Because, yeah, I don't need to stand that. I don't need to stand for that. Seriously.
Is it still considered sexual abuse if it happens between children who are only a year apart in age? It's a great question. Like when one child is 8 and the other is 9. Does there have to be a big age difference for it to be considered sexual abuse, or does age not matter? Is it less traumatic if they're close in age? Thank you. Okay, so I had a video, you guys know, that came out. Obviously, I took this question before the video had come out. But yes, sexual abuse is sexual abuse. I don't care how old the person is. They could even be younger than you. Child-on-child sexual abuse is super common, but people don't talk about it for reasons like this. Like, well, I didn't really fight back because I wasn't really sure what was happening. That's why I'm here.
Why did my parents not feel the same way? Why were they all... Was it my fault? Was I not... You know... Drastic decision. We never want to see as long as I can remember, it was clear that my mother never wanted me or my brother around. Yeah! Except when we had guests.
See, my old man's got a problem. He lives with about that's what it is. This place too old for working. This place too young to look like his. My mama went out and left him. She wouldn't want nothing he could give. Somebody's gotta take care of him. So I was foolish what I did. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. Say like, say up first. Jump on that strap from my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belong. fast car. Cause you're fast enough so you can fly away. We had to make a decision. We live tonight, live and die this way.
I thought it was another Valentine's Day message, but I was wrong. He was He was sorry. Sorry for leaving me in Manila. And sorry for leaving me for heaven. He was sorry for never being in person. And sorry for not being friends. He told me he was tired and that he knew it was time to leave this world. My heart sank further and further until I was buried in my pain. I couldn't breathe. I was drowning in sorrow.
Allie Murphy, please stand up and introduce yourself. She stood up, and even though she swears this didn't happen, I swear she took off her hair tie and in slow motion turned her head side to side until her chocolate brown hair was completely down, and then stared right at me with her intoxicating hazel eyes when she was introducing herself. That was it. I was in love. After she introduced herself, she stood there for a second as if she was waiting for something to happen before she sat back down. I took it as my chance and whispered, "Hey, don't worry." No one answered because Miss Tally's memory is so bad that they're afraid she's going to make them introduce themselves too. She made me introduce myself
Look, I
last
got
year.
a sneeze or something. I did take a non-drowsy Claritin, and note to self, I need to get more. It comes in with this non-drowsy. It says non-drowsy right there. So okay, I have a book to read, my bus pass in there, and I did go to Rogan's and order shoes last week Friday, and they said approximately by Tuesday my shoes will be here, because when I tried the shoes on, there was like more to go in there, more feet area to go in there, so I had to order a size that won't have, you know, air in my feet, if you know what I mean. I'll probably have to show you later on what I'm talking about, but yeah. Okay. Oh shoot, you know something? I better grab something to drink, because I don't want to drink out of a fountain in the doctor's office, because if somebody is sick or have COVID or something, then yeah, I better get going here. Put fresh water in this really quick. Gotta be quick now. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. Kind of spilled on me, it felt cold. Okay. So. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Yeah. So see you later, Eeyore. 12:19 it is right now. Alright. You know what I mean with drinking fountains. Who knows? Somebody is sick when they were drinking out of that fountain. So. Alright. Now I'm heading off. No boo-hooing, mister. Oh, and the shoes were $91, I think. Something like that. 91. Dad gave me that extra money, so. Okay. I'm just fucking tired all of a sudden. I can tell them that. Maybe I need another COVID test done in there or something. Just to make sure. Because if Kay got her COVID test and she still got COVID after that, who knows, you know. So, gotta be careful too, Dad said. No more of this. These nasty thoughts, Nora. Oh, man, there, guys, I'm gonna throw a pizza party. That should stop too. It's not nice. Yeah, man, nothing's in here yet either. And the shoes now, it's kind of like the same what I have on right now. Those are what those look like, only they're gray coloring. Yeah. Who cares if somebody was really, really awful? In your eyes, Nora. That doesn't make it spiritually okay if you say, oh, when you die, I'm going to throw a pizza party. Yeehaw! You know? It's not wise and spiritual or religious at all to think that way. Because they were hurtful and mean to you and hurtful and mean to somebody else in the past doesn't mean you gotta think that way to people. It's wrong. It's not okay, and it's not religious like or spiritual. So I'm at the bus stop now, so I'll catch you later. Guys. I double checked my upcoming appointments, and it's next week. Next week, Tuesday. I'm such a freaking idiot. I feel like I need to take another nap, to be honest with you. You know. Maybe I'll do that when I get home and go out and grab my broccoli soup, huh? I'm such an idiot. Alrighty then.
Okay, let me show you one of the he looks so.
Okay, when I was passing the new Quick Trip, it's coming along really good. Here, I'll show it to you there. Road the bridge new. Okay. There is Culver's right there. And that's how far they're coming along.
Now they got it all, almost all built already.
See? Isn't that amazing? Again, if you couldn't hear me since I was in the bus, that is the new Quick Trip that I'm excited about. They're coming pretty far with it. But yeah, I'm not feeling good right now. Hi, ladies.
Where did you get that from? Did you buy it locally or did you get it from?
This stand,
Yeah.
it was like $5 or $6 on Amazon.
Okay, because they had them on QVC, okay?
QVC, oh. Yeah, it's just I'm feeling tired, like I woke up too soon, you know? And plus I have a headache. And you know, I wanted to talk to Curly Sue too about taking antidepressants with ibuprofen. Because, to be honest, a month ago I stopped because I was worried with that fact. It said, do not take your antidepressants with inflammatories, because I was fearing it would cause very bad bleeding ulcers and stuff. And I didn't want to go to the hospital and have surgery for that. And I told myself, well, I need something to relieve my back pain. So that's what I wanted to talk to her about today too. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave you on the table here. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a nap. I don't need to do a hyperlapse, okay? Yeah, I'll get the 2 soups. Chicken dumpling, and broccoli cream they have. And yeah, I wanna show you something. Okay. This is how it should look with my new shoes. You see no air. And I had air, big gaps in between here and here when I was trying them on. And these are my old ones, okay. And the new ones are gray, okay. And so the Insta one said I was so loose with them, I felt like I could, like, you know, slip right out of them if I could, you know. I hope they're not too tight either. So, yeah, this is what it should look like with the new shoes. I just wanted to point that with you. Yes, I have my mat down right here for the time being. I just need to lay down. I just have sinus pressure or something right here. So, I'm not gonna do hyperlapse. I'm just... Okay.
I forgot the name of this guy.
Blame her for Marissa's bad behavior and continued to go down a destructive path, which included fights, drugs, and an alleged plot to murder her. Now, Heather wrote my staff again, begging for me to have them back as a last-ditch attempt to not only save her daughter's life, but to protect her own.
Since being on the show, Marissa's behavior has gotten way worse. Less than 12 hours after leaving home, she was on social media.
Trying to feel a little better. It still looks like out there, guys. You got clouds, got a sun. Yeah, I'm gonna head out now to get my soups and see what's over at the gas station. Maybe they have a like sandwich or something there too, I don't know. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. Dad had disrespected me in the car a few times. So that's 1. Kay disrespected me over the years. That's 2. Robin disrespected me. That's 3. You already know about Robin. Suzanne disrespected me. That's 4. Melanie had disrespected me. That's 5. Oh, and Larry. That's 6. I don't want to have approximately 10 people disrespect me anymore. Okay? And I gotta work on attachment style thing
Maybe I have a problem with attachment.
I think I spent around $26. I have $3 remaining.
To her.
Mm.
I mean it. I mean, she's the most beautifulest person ever I've ever
Egg
seen
salad.
in my fucking entire life. Sorry for swearing, but again. Well,
I
yeah.
have that ice cream with the brownie bombs in
I
it
was like, praying
in the
on
fridge
the-
and my
dad's
chicken
mom,
dumpling in the
my
fridge.
dad's mom, for like 2 weeks.
It's my
straight.
broccoli.
And then one morning, she was at my bedside.
I know that I hope none of the things that I've dreamed about and wake up in the night and think about are the things that could have happened to Matt.
We'll never stop looking for him until we find him, and I know we'll find him. He means a lot to me. He's my best friend.
Come on. Turn around. You can do it.
3
Yeah.
months after he disappeared, the
I
remains
just finished
of
my
Matt Chase
soup.
were discovered in a ravine
I ate
in
the
nearby
sandwich.
Pasadena.
I finished my
The
soup.
cause of
God,
his
that was
death
good. I'm
was
just
a gunshot
hungry as a donkey.
This is an artist rendering of the prime suspect, Auerbach, a paranormal investigator to check out the house. Auerbach came armed with an instrument that measures electromagnetic activity.
It was reading next to nothing, literally. It's not a ghost detector by any way, shape, or form. It's a good indicator that there's a physical connection in the environment to their experience that helps validate that they're not completely making it up in their minds. Helps me understand that they're not completely making it up in their minds also. There's some correlation.
He walked all through the house, and in several areas, the magnetometer spiked without explanation.
Okay, now we got a reading again.
Find Adidas for 25% off. Nike gear
I
for
think I want
25%
to go
off.
out Friday. I heard it's going to be really cold.
1104 with coupon. Then take 50% off other essentials and earn Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
First day on the job, I totally killed it. Alicia in accounting. Saw this whale sound on TV, and I'm like, what's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? Of course, I knew it was a whale the whole time. But you see, I was pretending. That's the bit. Yeah, well, anyway, it was pretty cute.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find better place to play? You said you never did. All the things that you said slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from mine. Cause you said to bring it higher to my head. Oh, step outside, summertime and blue. Oh, step outside, fire base. Take the look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart. Oh, already got to see it. 1, 2, 3. So shiny, keep it. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. So shiny, to it. It's all about Gina, you see. Take me to a place you go where nobody knows if it's 90 days. Or please don't put your life in their hands over rock and roll band. Throw it all away.
I remember treating that lady's kid.
What? What?
I
You remember Peach who comes through here.
Hey, Pratt, you guys got a hyponatremic for me?
Yep, she's altered and electrolytes are out of whack after gastric bypass. Curtain 4, she's almost ready.
Dr. Morris, the broken leg kid is ready to go, and the crackhead in 2 won't keep his gown on.
Broken leg kid can be discharged.
What about the crackhead?
I don't know, avert your eyes. What do you want from me?
Everybody, this is Javier, new desk clerk. Javier, this is everybody.
Ooh, girl.
Nice.
Next person that says a word is
the queen rule?
You're not even allowed to touch a piece during the game.
Oh my god, you have been touching pieces left and right. You have been sexually harassing every piece on this board.
I was centering them. That's different.
How's that different?
Okay. I'll move. There.
Check. Adrian Monk's office. Can you just hold on one sec? Adrian, do you know an Arlene Cassidy?
Arlene Cassidy?
Beth worried, maybe too much. She cared, maybe too much, but she was not suicidal. I will never believe that, ever.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I'm still a little on the hungry side.
I couldn't take it.
And God, I'm just suddenly drained again, like I could go back to sleep.
Just tell me to
Like, what in God's name, you know?
Okay, boys and girls, let's wrap it up. That's it. Well, the medical examiner are on our way, and I want that report on my desk in the morning.
I'm watching Monk.
Adrian Monk is downstairs.
Yeah, you guys, I think after Monk, I'm just gonna get ready for bed. I don't know. You know, because I haven't been feeling good. I do have an appetite. I don't, think nothing is wrong there. You know what I mean? So it must be like a cold coming on or something. So yeah, I'm sorry if the rest of this video is boring. You know, but what can you do when you're sick, you know? Or when you're not feeling good. I was such an idiot earlier. God, I really thought today was the day I'd go see Curly Sue, but I guess not, you know.
Mr. Monk. Okay, I understand that you've been reading The Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane. It's one of my favorite books. We'll start.
N42.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he was right. I wasn't expecting.
B3.
Get in the car. He's just gonna run away. Absolutely. Join me, won't you? You can run. But you
O64.
I can hide. Don't think I can't hide. He thinks I can't hide.
He doesn't know who
N41.
Nobody hides like you.
I18. G51. Round over.
Adrian, what are you doing?
Potatoes and potatoes were touching.
Adrian, if she fell from the roof, how'd they get here?
Yes, good. It's showtime.
Oh my God. What? Fall to the ground, come up in a ball, hit your face.
No. I can't run away from everything. Broken finger. Come on.
Where are we going?
Just hang on.
Distributor wire. Space rental.
You are unbelievable, girl.
Yeah? Tell that to the rent-a-car place. They're gonna slam my credit when this thing doesn't come back.
What about Gwen?
You need the miracles we ran? Start praying.
Hi, you guys. Yeah, earlier today I told my friend Ashley at the gas station my issues, and Sam at the cafe my issues, and they said, yeah, you don't need that negativity. Just forget them, you know. So I am going to talk about it in therapy. I hope I'm better by next week, Thursday, I hope. And I hope Thursday I feel better. I hope tomorrow I feel better, actually. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't think about my negativity, because isn't that draining, talking about it and stressing about it? The more you stress about bad things, like how I have been, it might make you seriously and physically sick, you know what I mean? So I prefer not to discuss it. I took my blood pressure just now, my blood pressure pill, I mean. And I'm going to take Claritin, the drowsy one. I'll take 2 to really knock me out, so I was thinking that too. I have about 4 or 3 pills left of the non-drowsy. So if I run out, you know, I could get more that Friday or something. By Friday I'll have more money, and Shaylee invited me to the cafe right here by me. I told her I have to wait and see because I haven't been feeling good today. So just don't want to have any more negativity, and I'm not gonna even think about it anymore. Just think of music stuff like TLC on Pretty going through your head, you know, and you know, other things, and just think of sci-fi things like today I posted on Facebook. Wouldn't it be kind of cool thinking what we would look like in like another dimension if our grandparents married different spouses? Like, for example, there's my mom's mom. She could marry my dad's dad. Okay. And my dad's dad could marry Grandma Betty. Okay. My mom's mom. And my dad's mom could marry Grandpa Ray, my mom's dad. What else did I say? Yeah, you know what I mean? Mix match your 2 grandparents together like that, you know what I mean? Can you imagine what your cousins would look like? All your bloodline cousins, even yourself would look like? It would look so freaking different. It was like, I was like thinking this for a while now. I was like, oh my god, that would make a good novel or something, or a movie or something. Imagine if you could peek in another dimension and that happened, and you look so different, everybody looks so different, you know. I wonder if another dimension I'll have autism. You know what I mean? Just think about it. Just think how crazy that would be. But yeah, I am so freaking tired right now, guys. Again, I'm not going to think about dad issues. I'm not going to think about Kay issues, you know. I just want a happy Thanksgiving, so. I have to wait and see how I feel for Thanksgiving in order to join Shaylee and her dad over at the cafe. They said either like 11 o'clock or 10 a.m. or something. And she's going to pay me because I only have like $3 or $4 remaining or something out of my 100. I know that's crazy, so. Plus I have, I have a Thanksgiving dinner delivered from a church, so I'll put those away. In the fridge for leftovers, you know, because knowing me, later on I would be hungry. And it depends what time they're coming to, because it said, I think, between 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. or something, so it wasn't until like 4 p.m. last year, 1 year, like 2 years ago, and man, was I getting anxious. I was eating only nuts, like peanuts or something. I'm like, I'm hungry. And I had money left over, and I walked my way to the cafe, and I got like the Thanksgiving dinner cafe there. And when I was like sitting down eating my meal from the cafe at home, a knock came to my door, and there was the delivery, and so I had to put it in the fridge. I'm like, what in the fuck? As soon as I got out and get some food, my food arrived. I think that was like 2 years ago, so. Alright, so I'm gonna get going to bed here. I should take some more ibuprofen too before I feel all achy, so. Alright. I just hope it's not COVID either. Ooh. So, again, if I bore you, I'm sorry. Again, if my my scheduled app doesn't work, good night now. Mom, you know the rules, and hug and kiss the cat. Only put out fires if you see a spark starting, so no making noises out there or nothing. So I am very tired. 7:30, it feels like 11:30 right now. Alrighty. Alright, I'm all ready for bed. I'm gonna undress and get into bed. And you know what else is annoying? I tried to pluck this chin hair, but it is acting like a scared turtle. One time I almost got it. I got snug on it, but then, you know, I like that a couple more times in front of the mirror, but I'm not getting it. But yeah, that's my video in the background, so I'm gonna fall asleep with that. And so if you hear me snoring, you hear me snoring. So again, if my scheduled app don't work, good night now. So, fucking ass tired, like holy shit. Okay. On the new game I play is the Angry Birds Blast, Dream Blast or something. Yeah, you just Google it on Google Play.